Welcome back to the channel. I'm doing a series on creative coding. As part of that, I introduced the processing language in one video. Then in another, I talked a little bit about how you can use online AI tools like a chatbot to help generate some code that can get you started. In this series of videos, I'd like to show you some of these creative coding sketches that I've done with processing. And these were generated with the help of those AI tools, and then they were further modified by me until they looked like I wanted them to. In this one, I'd like to just introduce you to a really simple sketch that does one thing. It draws an object every time you click the mouse. Each time you click, it restarts and puts a new image in there. What I've done so far here is put these sketches on a site, openprocessing.org. It allows me to store these sketches and access them and then run them. You can see the code as well as the sketch and a little bit of information about each one. There's the code button at the top. There's the run button, play button they call it. There's a draw function. And then there's a function for mouse press. Every time you click, it will call this redraw, and that's built into the language, so it's not specified up here. What we see in the code is a setup function, a draw function, and then a function for interactivity, which is essentially just this redraw every time you click the mouse. So in the setup, we see there's a create canvas. That just is part of how you would set the stage for your drawing. Then there's a no loop, which is used as part of the refreshing. What we see in the draw function is the background with the color black specified as 0 for each of the red, green, and blue channels. There's a translate, a fill, which provides the color for the circle, and then we see some code for a circle. Now, if you look inside of each one of these, you can see that the translate moves the position for the drawing to the middle of the screen by dividing the width and height by 2. The fill takes 3 values, each of which is a random number between 0 and 255, and that should give us a random color. Then the circle is taking an X and Y position that is random between negative and positive 200. Then the size of the circle is from this third value, which is a random number between 20 and 100. So with everything working together, we see that there's a black background, and then we get a circle. It's this nice blue color. But every time you click, it redraws in a new position with a new color and a new size. So that's really it. The thing that's really good about this is that you could extend this to whatever drawing you wanted to put in there, not just a circle. So I would encourage you to take this one, check it out yourself, and then extend it. Make some new drawings, try some different interactivity. Go back to that AI bot. Maybe you can take this code, plug it in there, and then ask for a modification and see what happens. With that said, I really hope you enjoyed this, and happy creative coding.